Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. Let's check out some of the best of the worst for the month of February 2023. Alright folks, let's start off with some news from the world of sniffing. Looks like New Mexico is considering roasted chili as the official state aroma. Senator Bill Soules wants residents to know that it is time to wake up and smell the chili. The pepper-popping lawmaker also stated, "It's very unique to our state. I have tried to think of any other state that has a state smell or aroma that is distinctive statewide, and I can't think of any." To which we say, well, Senator, get ready. I'm sure Alabama is not far behind with the state aroma of making bad decisions with your first cousin behind a rest area outside Birmingham, which you know will just make Florida jealous, and they'll want to represent with some aroma of lithium and hard candy. Guys, if you have any suggestions for official state aromas, go ahead and put them in those comments below. Shooting over to the other side of the world, the Indian government asked people to celebrate Valentine's Day with a little bovine bow chicka wow wow. India's government-run animal welfare department has appealed to citizens to mark Valentine's Day not as a celebration of human romance, but as Cow Hug Day to better promote Hindu values. The Animal Welfare Board of India said Wednesday that hugging cows will bring emotional richness and increase individual and collective happiness. I wonder why that guy's wife at the Home Depot didn't feel that way when I hugged her. I was just trying to bring emotional richness and increase individual and collective happiness anyways. I don't know. Is it considered kinky to bring a heifer a box of chocolates for Valentine's Day? Gives a whole new meaning to the phrase, let's go for a roll in the hay. You get it? Hay. But I might actually get a little action when next Valentine's Day rolls around. Have that to look forward to. Alright, heading over to Deutschland. This has to be the shittiest story I've heard all month. German ballet director suspended over attacking critic with poopy. That's right. From the Associated Press in Berlin, German newspaper critic had animal poop smeared on her face by a ballet director who was pissed at a review she wrote. The Opera House has apologized for the incident and that it did suspend ballet director Marco Gioc immediately. The local newspaper reported that the furious Gioc approached the dance critic, Wiebe Huster, pardon my pronunciations on those, during their premiere at Hanover's Opera House and asked what she was doing there. It said the two did not know each other personally. The newspaper continued and stated that Gioc, who apparently felt provoked by a recent review she wrote of a production he staged, threatened to ban her from the ballet and accused her of being responsible for people canceling season tickets. He then, as you do, proceeded to pull out a paper bag full of animal feces and smeared the poop all over her face with the contents before making off through a packed theater. Huster identified the substance as dog feces, as you do, and she filed a criminal complaint. Well, sounds like she had a really shitty day. And apparently Marco really gave a shit about the play. Okay, I'm done with the poop jokes. Here is something really, really fucking scary. St. Louis Zoo Bear has the second escape from his enclosure at the zoo. St. Louis officials say that they are working to find a way to keep a Andean bear named Ben inside his enclosure after he escaped Thursday for the second time in the month of February. The bear was outside for less than an hour and was found only about 100 feet away from his habitat, the zoo officials stated. The 4-year-old bear, who weighs about 300 pounds, was tranquilized and returned to that enclosure. The bear escaped on February the 7th by tearing apart clips that were attached to a stainless steel mesh frame. Wow. He didn't wander far and was outside for about 90 minutes total before being returned. Here's some news that's just scary. I mean, you go to a zoo to have a fun day, you don't expect to be involved in a bear escape. Here's some news I'm sure you really don't give a shit about. Apparently, Russia isn't too busy these days to invite the top elite of Hollywood and martial arts master to the Kremlin. Putin bestows Friendship Award on actor Steven Seagal. Russian President Vladimir Putin bestowed a state decoration on Steven Seagal. The American action movie actor also holds Russian citizenship. The awarding of the Order of Friendship was announced on Russia's government internet portal and recognizes people who Russia considers to have contributed to bettering of international relations. I don't know about you, but when I think of Steven Seagal, that's obviously the first thing that comes to my mind. International relations dealing with former Soviet countries. Awesome. That's awesome. Goes on to say Seagal was a vocal supporter of Russia's 2014 annexation of the Crimea and last year visited the Russian-held Ukrainian town of Odelinka, where dozens of Ukrainian prisoners of war were reportedly killed in an attack for which Russia and Ukraine have both blamed each other. So that's what you do. You get a Friendship Award for doing some good. And then let's go visit the site of a war crime. Since, whatever. In other news from a bizarro world, the Mexican president posted a photo of what he claimed is an elf, and he promises he wasn't hiring. Mexico's president posted a photo on his social media account showing what he said appeared to be a mythological woodland spirit similar to an elf. President Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador did not seem to be joking when he posted the photo of the mischievous woodland spirit. The nighttime photo shows a tree with a branch forming what looks like a halo of hair and what may be stars forming the figure's eyes. Lopez has long expressed reverence for indigenous cultures and beliefs. Engineers and workers are in the Yucatan Peninsula constructing a tourist train that is the president's pet project. According to traditional Mayan belief, eluxes are small, mischievous creatures that inhabit forests and fields and are prone to playing tricks on people like hiding things. Some people leave small offerings to appease them. So take with that what you will. We have some news from former teen mom, Farrah Abraham. Abrams, who is famous for having underage sex and then later on charging people to look at her butthole, is defending her daughter's new face piercings. She said there are trade-offs to raising a teenager and is glad her 14-year-old isn't experimenting with drugs, alcohol, or sex. The Teen Mom Stars tells TMZ she wants to support her daughter as best she can, and if that means signing off on lip and ear piercings she wanted for her birthday, so be it. Because Sophia could be doing a lot worse, like having underage sex and charging people to look at her butthole. It's unsure at this time if the glass house Farrah lives in has shattered or not. Moving on to some social media drama here. If you're into gaming, you might have seen the TikToks or YouTube shorts from everybody's favorite overpriced keychain giving gaming reseller, DK Oldies. Joey and the crew at DK have been taking a beating on social feeds recently after many gamer and tech reviewers have been exposing their potential unethical business practice revolving around the word refurbished, and also the holographic sticker that they place on consoles. DK Oldies, who initially gained a following making TikToks and shorts showing how they refurbish and clean the video games and consoles they offer for sale, have been under fire recently by prominent reviewers showing refurbished consoles purchased from DK Oldies with an extreme amount of dust and dirt, bloated capacitors, and some that just flat don't work at all. The review videos from Review Tech USA and Jacob R show several consoles purchased from the online retailer that are not in the quality in which DK Oldies are claiming to be. The retailer has yet to publicly comment, but have made numerous TikToks in an attempt to show the process they claim every item they offer goes through before they are sent out. But just so you can make the call yourself, I'm going to post some of those reviews from Review Tech USA down below. He's got a great channel. You should probably check that out. And to wrap it up this month, Jake Paul lost his boxing match to Tommy Fury. Okay, so Paul recently made a video in preparation for his fight against Tommy Fury in which he claims that there's nothing you can do to fucking beat me. I'm built different. I want this more than you. I have more of a why. I'm more tapped in. I'm more emotionally intelligent. I'm more spiritually connected. I've worked harder every single day. Me winning this fight is for the higher benevolent good of the universe. It's not just me in the ring. You have 4 rounds and then you are fucked. Tommy Fury, this is for you. Well, Jakey, you lost. And the universe is still here, so maybe you're not at the center of it after all. Good thing you're so spiritually connected though, because it looked like Tommy physically unconnected your face from your body. And that emotional intelligence, yeah, that's great. Is that the same emotional intelligence that helped form CryptoZoo? The news of Paul's loss probably makes quite a few people smile. Alleged NFT and alleged crypto scammer Jake Paul did lose to Tommy Fury in a split decision after 8 rounds. Now I'm sure Paul will have some spin on it, and I'm sure the team of people around him makes him feel just oh so precious. Here are some numbers from the fight. Total punches thrown, Tommy Fury 302 thrown, 88 landed to Paul's 127 thrown, 49 landed. Looks like Paul, the spokesperson for Dink Doink, which is in fact his favorite coin by his own admission, has a rematch clause in the contract, but seeing how his CryptoZoo project went, the only thing that is certain is he will attempt to allegedly take even more of other people's money, sort of like the bet he made with Fury. Have some reports allegedly that he's not paying up on his part, so we'll see how that goes. So, but alright, that's it for February. Best to the worst. We appreciate you stopping by, hanging out, and if you like what you saw, drop a like and hit that subscription button, and we will see you next month.